Hey guys, we're doing a Seiko watch today. It's for a customer. He wants one link removed and the battery changed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the band apart first and remove one link on either side, the longer side, and we'll change the battery also. But I did wanna let you see one thing in this watch. It's a really nice watch. And has the chronograph setting too, and I'm going to show you how to set the chronograph if it was set up in a different way, because I think every time you change the battery on one of these, it sometimes goes to default, which is not the right chronograph setting. So this hand has to be at 12 all the time. So let's just do one link on this first, and then we'll do the battery, and I'll reset the hands back to the 12 o'clock position for all of them. So let's just take the band apart. I'm going to use one of these, and wherever the hand's pointing, I'm going to hammer it on that side. Can't really see it on this watch, but it's pointing this way. So hammer on top here. I'm going to use one of these, a pin remover, and I'm going to hammer down this way. Now this is a little tricky because the type of links or the pins that come with Seiko watches, they don't necessarily have the best of the pins in terms of securing the link back on. But see, as soon as I removed, this is just a spring. This is what's basically holding on the whole band. So I mean, if it was a metal tube, I would get it, but this is just one of those springs that hold the links together. Well, that's not the concern here. I'm going to do the link later on. Let's just do the battery first. I'm going to use one of these wrenches. This is a sapphire crystal watch also, so it is a very good quality watch. It's a little tricky also, the back. I'm going to use one of these tweezers, very sharp and fine. Now look, when you have the battery sitting over here like this is the metal piece that covers it. All you have to do is just pry it in here. Don't go on top like that. Go from the side always. Look, there's that little metal piece. I'm gonna poke it in just like that, and I lifted it up. Now it's loose. You can use one of these tweezers to change the battery. I'm just gonna lift it up just like that. And when you have a Seiko watch, there's always a Seiko battery, which is a rare thing because they don't use the Seiko battery in most of the watches that they sell, and nobody has this battery but Seiko. So if you're buying the original Seiko watch, this should be part of the watch. This should be in there. I'm going to use a 399 here. Actually, no, sorry. I'm going to use a 394. 394 is much better in size. You can compare the two. 394. Yeah, no, actually this is a 394 right here. It was labeled incorrectly. So just let the battery sit in. Just like that, push it on top. And it pretty much does. Just cover it back on, just like that. Just with your thumbs as tight as possible. Use one of these wrenches. Tighten it as good as possible. And to remove the link, just gonna place it over here and use one of the link removers that I used previously. I'm gonna use it one more time. Slide that out. You can use one of these pliers too. Done. And now see where the spring sits. So for this one, you could just use this and insert it anywhere in here. Honestly, this one doesn't matter what side you put it through, because from both sides it's gonna do the same job. So put that together, put it through, and then just hammer from either side. Doesn't really matter, as long as the spring tube is in there, you should be good. I don't think it's like the best secure tube by default, but it should do the job. I think it should just hold for as good as possible. So I was just checking on the chronograph on this one, right? Now, in usual watches, you just set the right time. And I get always different types of comments on how some people think that it's not good to set the right time between the positions of 3 and 9. I don't think that's ever caused a problem for me, so I don't follow that rule. Some people do, and that's fine. I'm gonna set the right time right now. It's 1:44, and the date is the 25th, sorry. I'm gonna skip that one more time. 24th, right? And just to check where the chronograph's at, this is at 12 exactly. That should be good. Some of the watches will let you do that. So you pull it all the way out. Make sure it's all the way out first, so the watch is not working anymore. The seconds are not moving. Press this, and then the chronograph starts going. Now you stop it with this one again. You can continue going for as long as it goes. You press that one more time, and then when you press this bottom button, it should go back to 12. There you go. So that means the chronograph is already set on this, so we don't have to do it. And then you push it back on. Make sure the time is correct. The seconds are moving. The seconds are moving over here, and it's the right time. And that's pretty much it.